The first step of the production is to crush the tomatoes because it breaks them down into smaller pieces, allowing for a smoother texture in the final sauce. That way, the natural juices and flavors of the tomatoes are also extracted, which is used in creating a consistent base. First, the tomatoes are washed thoroughly to remove any dirt or residues. They are then transferred into a high-capacity crusher, where they are chopped into uniform chunks. This involves a large, stainless steel mixing tank equipped with precision-controlled agitators. The chunks are subjected to further mechanical processing in a specialized puree machine, which operates at a controlled temperature of 85 degrees Celsius. This heat is essential to prevent bacterial growth and ensure a safe product. The puree machine, which is equipped with stainless steel blades, operates at high speeds to break down the tomato chunks into a fine, velvety consistency. The puree is then passed through a fine mesh strainer to remove any seeds and skin, ensuring a smooth texture. This stage is vital as it lays the foundation for the barbecue sauce's consistency and flavor, providing a uniform base ready for the addition of seasonings and other ingredients. Now, the next step in the production of barbecue sauce is the making the spice blend. It contributes to the sauce's distinctive flavor profile, which is a major factor for barbecue sauce. In fact, there's a barbecue sauce war that has taken place between brands. In 2015, the barbecue sauce brand Sweet Baby Ray's challenged Heinz to a barbecue sauce cook-off, which resulted into a playful competition to see who had the superior sauce, depending on the flavor profile. So this spice blending process begins with a careful selection of spices such as paprika, chili powder, and cumin. These spices are chosen for their unique properties, paprika for its mild sweetness, chili powder for its heat, and cumin for its earthly undertones. Once selected, the spices are ground into a fine consistency using precision grinding machinery, ensuring uniform particle size. This consistency is crucial for even flavor distribution. The spices are then blended into industrial mixers, set to a controlled speed to avoid overheating, which could degrade the volatile oils responsible for flavor. The mixture is maintained at a temperature of around 21 to 24 degrees Celsius during blending to preserve the integrity of the spices. The blending process typically lasts 20 to 30 minutes, which makes sure that the flavors are fully integrated before the spices are added to the sauce base. The next step is integrating brown sugar and molasses. It also helps in further elevating the sauce's flavor profile. Initially, the brown sugar and molasses are carefully measured and blended with the tomato base and a mix of smoky spices. The precise amount of sugar and molasses must be balanced to ensure that the final product achieves the desired balance between sweetness and tanginess. The mixture is then heated in a stainless steel vat. The temperature is maintained at around 82 degrees Celsius for approximately 30 to 45 minutes. This controlled heating process is essential as it allows the sugar and molasses to dissolve completely and meld with the other ingredients, creating a cohesive flavor. Advanced machinery, such as high shear mixers, are used for a thorough blending of ingredients. This prevents any uneven texture or separation. The mixture is then subjected to a rapid cooling using a heat exchanger to stabilize its flavor and texture. The cooled sauce is then filtered to remove any remaining solid particles, ensuring a smooth and consistent final product. In the next step, vinegar plays an important role for the final flavor profile. Vinegar introduces a tangy, acidic note that contrasts with the sweetness and richness of other ingredients, such as molasses or brown sugar. This acidity not only enhances the overall complexity of the sauce, but also helps to balance its sweetness and richness, creating a more nuanced flavor experience. The vinegar is typically added during the cooking process, where precise temperature control is essential. The mixture is generally heated to a temperature between 82 degrees Celsius and 93 degrees Celsius. This temperature range is critical to ensuring that the vinegar integrates well with the other ingredients without overpowering the sauce or losing its tanginess. Cooking times can vary depending on the recipe and scale of production. For small batches, a simmering duration of 20 to 30 minutes is often sufficient for the flavors to meld. In larger, industrial settings, sauces may be cooked for longer periods under continuous agitation to ensure uniform mixing and flavor development. Important machinery in this process includes high-shear mixers and large-scale cooking kettles, for example, 100-gallon and the 250-gallon kettles. High-shear mixers help in distributing the vinegar evenly throughout the sauce, and also prevent separation and ensuring consistency. Large cooking kettles, often equipped with temperature controls and stirring mechanisms, facilitate the even heating in the mixture. In addition to that, vinegar's role in barbecue sauce extends beyond flavor. It also acts as a preservative, extending the shelf life of the sauce by inhibiting bacterial growth. After that, the sauce is then cooked at this gentle heat, typically between 82 degrees Celsius to 93 degrees Celsius, for a duration ranging from 45 minutes to several hours. Though it mainly depends on the recipe and desired depth of flavor. This is performed in industrial-grade sauce cookers or kettles equipped with precise temperature controls and stirring mechanisms. These cookers ensure the even heating and prevent scorching. A common technique employed is the use of a double boiler system, which helps maintain a consistent temperature and avoids direct contact between the sauce and the heat source. During simmering, ingredients such as tomatoes, vinegar, sugars, and spices interact and blend, enhancing the sauce's complexity. The gradual reduction of liquid concentrates the flavors, creating a thick and robust barbecue sauce. Basically, this flavor is the main USP for the barbecue sauce. For example, in the US, barbecue sauce varies widely by region. North Carolina is famous for its vinegar-based sauce, while Kansas City is known for its thick, sweet tomato-based sauce. To your surprise, there are over 30 distinct regional barbecue sauces across the country. So, when the ultimate flavor profile is reached, it's time for rigorous quality control and checking. For this reason, after the final heating, the sauce is subjected to a cooling phase in a heat exchanger, where it is rapidly cooled to approximately 4 degrees Celsius to prevent spoilage and preserve flavor integrity. During the cooling phase, samples are taken and analyzed for viscosity, pH, and taste. High-tech laboratory equipment, including gas chromatographs and spectrophotometers, are used to assess the sauce's color, flavor compounds, and overall quality. Once cooled, the sauce undergoes pasteurization at 85 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes to eliminate any potential microbial contaminants. This step is crucial for ensuring product safety and extending shelf life. Each batch is subjected to sensory evaluation by a trained taste panel to ensure it meets flavor and aroma standards. Only those batches that pass all quality control tests are approved for distribution, guaranteeing that every jar of barbecue sauce delivers consistent and high-quality taste. Then, the sauce is transferred to a high-precision filing machine, which operates at a speed of up to 120 bottles per minute. Here, the sauce is filled into sterilized containers using automated filling machines, which ensures accurate volume measurement for each bottle. Following this step, the bottles are sealed using a capping machine that applies tamper-evident seals, which are crucial for maintaining product freshness and safety during transport. The sealed bottles are then passed through a labeling machine, which applies labels with the product information and expiration dates. The process involves die cutting and offers choices like laminate, varnish, or other coatings. An ABJ machine with a tube scan vision system is used in the factory to check for defects at this final stage. First, labels are developed and quoted, then proofs are prepared, and the team handles both camera-ready artwork and design. Graphics are prepared for printing, which is done on presses. After printing, labels go through a top coating, lamination, die cutting, and rewinding before being shipped. Finally, the bottles are inspected for any defects or inconsistencies by a quality control team and are then packaged into cartons. These cartons are stacked on pallets and transported to distribution centers. The entire process is monitored for compliance with food safety regulations and quality standards, making sure that every bottle of barbecue sauce that reaches your plate is one of the highest quality. In 2016, a barbecue sauce company in Texas introduced a limited edition sauce flavored with bourbon and bacon, which literally caused a food frenzy. The sauce sold out in minutes and was later resold on eBay for triple its original price. The normal barbecue sauce never gets sold that fast, but being in high demand, They get sold pretty much like hotcake. And speaking of cake, do you love eating strawberry cheesecake? The creamy, tangy delight with sweet, juicy strawberries, leaving a rich, fruity freshness on your plate? If you want to know how those marvels are produced in the factory, click on this video.